I'm in a band, she hopping on fur black shady, cardio matrix. Smoking that crack, cause you literal thinking that anyone else can play me up.
What's goody? Candy books, I feel like Yanis. Man, I messed it up. Anyway, chat, appreciate everybody for zapping in. This is your boy, young homie TC. And today we're doing a little something that y'all liked last time, right? We're doing why superpowers would suck in real life, part dos. So this is part two, chat, part two. So we're gonna get into this, see why they would suck, why more superpowers would suck, and yeah. If y'all disagree, obviously say your 2 cents in the comments, bro. Like this is not a dictatorship. Like put your 2 cents in the comments. Let's get into this.
Almost every kid has dreamed of becoming a superhero. But if superpowers were real, would they actually be any good?
Well, last time we found out a lot of them superpowers are not good, Chad. So we're gonna see what happens, bro. We're gonna see what happens.
Welcome to the world of superpowers, where everything sounds awesome until you actually get one.
Yeah.
First up, super regeneration. You know, that cool ability where you can heal from anything.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
perfect, right?
Now, honestly, Chad, I'm not gonna lie. Super regeneration, bro. I don't see how this would be an L, bro. You get your arm chopped off, it grows back. We literally see animals with this ability, and if this nigga finds out a way to make this an L, bro, I'm actually gonna be tight, bro. Like, cause the only L he could possibly give us is pain, bro. Literally.
You get shot? No worries. Your wound zips closed faster than your ex blocking you on social media. Your arm gets chopped off,
Grows
just
back.
wait 5 seconds and boom, brand new limb. But in reality, things would be a little different. Let's rewind. So your arm gets chopped off. What actually happens next? The moment your arm gets chopped off, your brain explodes with pain signals. Oh, did you think super healing comes with super pain tolerance?
Man, we
Wrong.
knew this though.
You're feeling every excruciating...
Wait, Chad, let me speed it up a little bit, bro. Speed it up. Oh.
scream, just like any regular human. Your only adaptation is the healing that comes after. But how exactly does this healing work? Let's dive into 2 scenarios. Scenario 1. Your body heals just like a normal human's, but at hyperspeed. Blood vessels constrict, platelets rush in, and scar tissue forms faster than you can say,
"Where's my arm?"
But here's the catch, your limb isn't growing back, ever. You're just left with a really nicely sealed stump. Congratulations.
See, Chad, he's really taking away from the point of the power, bro. He's taking away from the point of the power. The whole point of the power is that your physiology allows you to grow back your bones, bro. Like, he's taking away from the whole power, bro.
On your extremely efficient scar. Scenario 2 looks more promising. Your cells start dividing like crazy, rebuilding your entire arm salamander style. Amazing. Except for one tiny problem.
Cancer?
Every cell division is a game of genetic Russian roulette. With billions of new cells forming, your DNA copying errors stack up faster than medical bills. And you know what happens when cells go rogue? Cancer.
I knew it, Chad. Chad, I caught it. I caught it, bro. I caught it. But this is why Deadpool has cancer, so I get this one. I genuinely get this one. That's why Deadpool can regenerate, but he has cancer. Like, I get this one. Look, for the first time I understand this one.
9th cancer this week.
Maybe you could just cut off your tumor-filled arm and try again. Problem solved. But the fun doesn't stop there. Remember telomeres from biology class? Those little protective caps on your DNA that get shorter every time your cells divide? The things responsible for aging. Your superpower is basically aging on steroids.
Damn.
Your cells are dividing so fast that your biological clock isn't ticking, it's sprinting. You might heal that wound, but you'll look like a walking fossil by next Tuesday.
Cooked.
And let's not forget about the time it would take to heal. A complex structure like an arm would take weeks or even months to fully regenerate. You won't be able to clap your hands for a while. Sorry.
Bro, nah, you see this nigga's just he's just trying to make the powers like he needs to make these videos with another person in the room with him, cuz he's legit just trying to make everything seem way worse than it is, bro.
Cole, he's my miracle child.
My fault, chat. They tried to hit us with an ad.
Now for the cherry on this nightmare cake. Imagine some evil corporation discovers your powers. With nothing but a feeding tube to keep you alive, they could subject you to endless...
Yeah, they're gonna keep experimenting on you to try to figure out how they can use your stuff to benefit other people. But you know what's crazy? They're not gonna really benefit other people, only benefit the rich, while keeping this thing that they stole from you to themselves so they can keep profiting and not, you know, because they could use your power to essentially heal people, but they're not gonna do that.
torture, cutting you open again and again to study how your powers work. And if you're unlucky,
But that's every
you
power
don't even
though.
get to fall unconscious.
That's every power though, bro.
That got dark fast.
They're gonna
Well, let's lift the
kidnap
mood
you
and
for
talk
every
about
power,
something
bro.
more uplifting. Flight.
All right.
This one's tricky because flying would actually be pretty awesome.
True.
You guys in the comments of the last video were right by choosing this one. But don't get too excited, your airborne adventures would still come with some drawbacks.
Bugs in your eyes.
In the real world, you probably need wings to fly. And not those
Facts.
cute little angel wings from Halloween
Like
costumes.
huge wings, bro.
For a human weighing about 180 pounds
Like you
to
need
actually get off the
huge
ground,
wings, bro.
you'd need massive wings. For reference, an albatross, the bird with the biggest wingspan at 11 feet, weighs only 26 pounds. Scaling that up, your human-sized wings would need to stretch nearly 29 feet. Imagine trying to get through a doorway. But let's say you could fly superhero style without the ridiculous wings.
All right.
There would still be some problems.
Explain.
Altitude is your first enemy. The higher you go, the thinner the air gets.
Okay, we all know this.
Your
We wouldn't.
human lungs aren't built for that. Go above
I'm gonna keep it 100. Nobody's gonna be flying to a point where they're cooking themselves. Like
a certain height without an oxygen mask.
we don't even climb up mountains without oxygen masks. Why would we do this to ourselves, bro? Like,
And you'll pass out mid-flight. And I think crashing into...
bro, I'm low-key saying whoever made this video, bro, like I'm debunking a lot of the stuff that he's coming up with, because he's just, I don't know, Chad. Everybody in the comments, I know y'all understand what I'm saying when I say this, bro. But he's trying to make all these powers way worse than they actually would be IRL, bro. Like, flight would not be a bad power, bro. If you just listen to your body while flying and had some goggles on, you're cooling, bro. Preferably a helmet, bro, because you're still gonna get bug splatter all over your face, bro.
the ground from 30,000 feet wouldn't be a fun experience. And don't forget about bugs. At high speeds, hitting even a tiny insect feels like getting shot with a BB gun.
That's why I said
No
helmet.
windshield wipers on your face, remember? One beat of the eyeball at that speed and your heroic journey ends with you spiraling down while screaming. Birds are even worse. They're basically feathered missiles.
Bro, facts. Cause if a bird hits a turbine, bro, you're cooked. So imagine if a bird hits you at that speed, nigga. You're donezo, nigga. You're donezo. You're done, nigga. You're finito, nigga. No,
With
no
attitude
cheeky.
problems. Ever seen what a bird does to an airplane windshield?
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine that's your face. Geese
That is
would be
not a
the new
windshield, though.
supervillains in your life. Temperature is a whole other problem. And the higher you go, the colder it gets. Fly too high without protection, and you'll be a
Mud,
human
we
popsicle.
know this though, Mud.
So if you had the power to fly, you'd need a full-body suit so you don't freeze to death, an oxygen tank so you don't pass out mid-flight, protective goggles so bugs don't blind you, and you need to fly slow enough to dodge birds. But hey, you're flying. Did I miss something? Oh yeah, let's not forget about the government. Flying without permission could make you a target for the military.
Real.
You cruise over a no-fly zone.
Real.
You're now being tracked by fighter jets wondering what kind of weird missile you are.
The
Good luck
FAA
explaining
is
superpowers
on
to the
your
military
case,
personnel.
bro.
Still, I think having flight would be better than not having it. The advantages just outweigh the negatives. But maybe get
Real.
a really good lawyer, just in case.
Cause nigga, I'd be using my flight for stupid stuff like, I don't want to use the elevator. Whoop, fly up to my balcony, bam, enter the dudes. I'd be doing stupid stuff like that, bro.
Know what else would get you in trouble? X-ray vision. Most people think this means seeing through clothes. But sorry to break it to you, you won't be seeing anyone naked. Actual
Be seeing
X-rays only show
bro.
bones.
Yeah.
Ever seen an X-ray image? It's just a spooky skeleton, not some magical see-through
Okay, how would
power.
this get you in
Unless you're
trouble,
a doctor,
bro?
this ability is pretty useless. The worst part? Every time you activate this so-called superpower, you're basically blasting people with radiation. Congrats, your superpower is giving everyone cancer. Some hero you turned out to be. Moving on, let's talk about super hearing. The power to hear everything.
Okay.
Sounds cool until about 30 seconds in. Imagine your ears picking up
Okay,
every
we all
conversation,
know-
every dog bark, every toilet
Chad, let's
flush.
keep it 100. We all know that super hearing is not a good one. Like, we don't even have to listen to this nigga yap about this, bro. We do not even need to listen to bro yap about this, bro. Like, it's pointless. Super hearing, like, we literally see how much pain it causes Superman before he learns how to master it. And honestly speaking, it's not gonna be that easy to master it or block out sounds and stuff.
The list is talking to fish. Well, this will be a quick one. Do you really want to be Aquaman? Yeah, I thought so. At last, we have mind reading. Mind reading is fine.
Yes,
Unless
this is
you
the
can't
best
switch it
one,
off.
bro. Oh,
So you're reading minds
facts.
every time, all at the same time. You'd
Charles
probably go
Xavier
insane
style,
quite
bro.
quickly. Having to hear thoughts constantly is just like being forced to listen to someone nagging you forever. Imagine being at a basketball game and getting blasted with everyone's
Ooh-wee.
thoughts simultaneously. Most of us would end up going completely insane or just isolate ourselves after a while.
Real.
Being constantly bombarded with other people's minds would make you lose consciousness of your own self.
Real.
You wouldn't even know who you are anymore. Plus, the police would definitely make you their human lie detector.
Facts. Not even the police. The government is just abducting you, cuz. Alright, Chad, I don't know about this one. Like, it was good, but he's really making these powers. Some of these powers, he was spot on about how the effects would be on you. But some of them, bro, it's like he's just pulling stuff out his booty cheeks, nigga. Like, it smells like donkey feces right now because of all the stuff that he's pulling out his booty cheeks, bro. Like, it stinks, bro. It stinks. If you don't get that, you don't get it. But if you do, you do. Anyway, chat, appreciate it for zapping it. But your boy, young homie TC, love y'all to the mostest. And keep God in your life, little niggas. Because without him, you can't do nothing. Safety.